Viewmasters, it's the podcast that we do. Viewmasters, talk about movies that we view. Viewmasters, my friend Eric and me, Joe. Viewmasters, hey, let's start the show.
Hey, welcome to the Viewmasters, episode 368, Love Lies Bleeding. My name is Joe.
My name is Eric.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, Joe.
I guess it's not a question. It's a statement of what love does.
Sure.
Yeah.
But also, I just thought you were not entirely sure of what the title was.
No, I knew what it was.
Okay, all right.
Just delivered it wrong. For comedy.
Okay.
Oh, Eric, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Good.
Yeah. I'm doing better than all the characters in this movie.
Trying to think of any that turn out okay, and I got none.
Yeah, the FBI agents are probably doing all right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Although they probably have a lot of paperwork to do.
That's true. And paperwork is terrible. The only government official I know who likes doing paperwork is Luke Hobbs. He breaks a sweat doing paperwork.
It's true.
This movie, very different from any Fast and the Furious entry.
A little bit. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Although I would not be surprised to see Katie O'Brien show up in some sort of Fast sequel or spinoff at
Agreed.
some point.
Yeah.
She seems like the right type of person to be in one of those.
I think she would be great in one of those.
She is fantastic.
Yeah. She is also definitely not Ilana Glazer. Though she looks exactly like her. Like, what if Ilana Glazer was She-Hulk?
Had to spin through my Rolodex to try to remember who the fuck Alana Glazer was.
Oh, Broad City?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remembered.
Okay.
Although I think I watched one episode of that show.
Yeah.
Though I do believe she was in the time-traveling Bong.
She sure was.
Okay. Which I did watch.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I mean, I thought you were a feminist, but I guess not.
Nope. Absolutely
Just
not.
a big pothead.
Yep. That's me.
Yep.
That's what everyone knows me for.
I mean, before we watch every movie for this show, you get absolutely just blaze.
Oh yeah, I gotta smoke a fat blunt. And
Right.
Off we go.
You never pass that doobie. It's always so rude. But I understand.
I guess I'll offer in the future.
That's fine. At this point, it feels like pity.
It would be.
Oh, I had no idea what this movie was coming into it, other than lesbians. Because I am friends with a. I guess she's a well-known queer writer.
Okay.
On the internet.
All right.
And so follow a lot of people in her circle as well. And also, a lot of comics adjacent queer creators, and
Sure.
and everybody was just talking about Love Lies Bleeding.
Okay.
So I knew I had a big following in the queer community.
All right. I think I just happened upon a trailer a while back,
Okay.
and I think I saw somebody post about sort of the dichotomy between it and Drive Away Dolls,
Yes.
which I had seen a couple months ago anyway. But I saw the trailer. It looked good. I knew that it was lesbians, but also a crime thriller drama of some sort.
Yeah.
And Ed Harris with the best cinema hair since Sam Elliott and Roadhouse.
I think so. Yeah. Just a luscious mane. It creeped me out every single time I saw it. It was horrible.
So that's all I knew going into this.
Okay.
Other than, of course, Kristen Stewart.
Right.
And Katie O'Brien, whose name I did not know last week.
Yeah.
But knew her from Ant-Man Quantumania.
Right.
Where I also found her delightful in that movie, too.
Yeah, I had forgotten about that character.
Yeah.
But, she was really good in that.
She is magnetic.
Yes.
I kind of just want to spend the entire episode just talking about her. But there is also a lot to talk about in this movie.
Yes. Yeah. It feels weird to clown on it.
It's surprisingly funny, though.
It's very funny. Yes.
Especially towards the end.
Yeah. I mean, criminals are dumb.
Yeah.
Is really what it boils down to.
Yeah. I do think that's sort of my favorite subgenre of crime movie.
Yeah.
Is just how inept criminals are.
Yeah.
I think it's why I like Breaking Bad so much as well.
Yeah.
Because that whole thing is just about everybody's an idiot.
That's true.
Even Walter White, the smartest man on earth, also an idiot.
Captain Heisenberg himself?
Yep.
What if that had been his name? Captain Heisenberg. And not just Heisenberg.
I'm into it.
Or like Captain Uncertainty.
It's so yeah, I think I've talked about already. I watch MeTV tunes in the mornings.
Yes.
While I'm getting ready for work, and Real Ghostbusters is on pretty much like right before I'm out the door.
Okay.
There was an episode yesterday where Egon mentions Heisenberg.
Ooh.
It was like, that name is ruined forever.
Goddamn right.
I will never think of the scientist, only of the one who knocks.
It's true. It's true. He is the danger. Oh, man.
Love Lies Bleeding.
Yeah.
This was a really good movie.
This movie was so good. I was riveted. It was so good. I was so happy when Dave Franco died. Because he was the worst.
I mean, as all Francos are.
Fair enough. But yes, the manner of his demise was stressful.
Sure.
And then getting to see his smashed up face, also very stressful.
Yeah. This took, it wasn't necessarily exactly this, but it really took curb stomping to a new height.
It really did. That's exactly what I thought of. Yeah. Coffee table stomping?
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good Lord.
when it happens, there's a lot of blood on the table.
Yeah.
When they showed his face in the aftermath, that was, even to me, shocking.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like because you see sort of a wide shot of it.
You're right.
And you see Jackie sort of drop his body, and you can tell that his jaw is dangling, like it flops around a little bit. And I was like, cool, that's probably enough. That's probably all we need.
Nope.
Nope, this is an A24 film, friends.
Yep.
So of course we were going to get a close-up of that face. Oof.
This is the second A24 movie I've watched in 2 days.
Yeah, what was the other one?
Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot.
Which was not as good as this.
Bad.
Kind of.
So yeah, basic setup is Kristen Stewart is Lou.
Yep.
Works at a gym in New Mexico, somewhere in New Mexico.
I guess.
Louisville, New Mexico. That's
Yeah.
what it was,
Yeah.
because she owns this town, is what I said when I saw the name of the town.
I don't know if the town is called Louisville.
No?
I think it's just sort of the gun ranch
I assumed
that her dad runs.
it was like a Pottersville thing from It's a Wonderful Life, where like he owns the whole town.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it is called Louisville. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, he does sort of run the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then she meets Jackie, who's Katie O'Brien, who was a bodybuilder, hitchhiking her way to Las Vegas for a championship bodybuilding contest.
Yeah.
And hilarity ensues.
Yeah. So at first, I guess I thought this was going to be a road movie at first.
Yeah.
Like they were eventually going to, I knew somebody was going to die.
Okay.
And I knew that this Las Vegas thing was a goal. And I just assumed, they would kill somebody and then go on the run and bad guys would pursue.
Sure, that makes sense.
Which does not necessarily happen that way.
No.
And not that I was disappointed in what did occur. In fact, I like to be surprised by movies.
What? You
crazy.
don't like to know everything? You don't go in and look up a movie on CinemaSins before you go to the theater to watch it?
I do not.
No?
No.
Okay. What about How It Should Have Ended? Do you watch those?
Never even heard of that one.
Honest trailers? You do that too?
Nope, I don't do that.
No? Okay.
Nope.
You only like dishonest trailers.
Yep. I like my trailers to lie to my face.
Right.
I mean, it's part of the reason that I sort of removed myself from Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I am already fucking tired of seeing Superman shit
Yeah.
for a movie that's not going to come out for another year and a half.
Yeah.
Eh.
That's fair. Yeah, that is reasonable.
I like to go in cold. I saw Deadpool Wolverine last week and was shocked that there was at least one character that showed up that had not been fucking spoiled by the entirety of the internet.
Who was that?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Do it. By the time this episode comes out, it'll have been like a month.
All right, Electra.
Here's your spoiler warning. Here's your late spoiler warning. I think I knew that she was in it.
Yeah, I did.
Or like in the back of my mind, I knew that she was in it. But pretty much everyone else I did not know was in it.
You did not know.
I did not know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was amazing.
That's nice.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Somebody spoiled Blade for me in person, like to my face.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. And of course, the internet ran rampant with the Gambit stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, and then just all the others. But,
Yeah.
the Johnny Storm thing also.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. So.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I gasped when I heard his voice, and I think I said under my breath, "Cap?" and then it sort of dawned on me, like, oh no, he's the Human Torch. So that was delightful.
That is delightful. But yeah, the point of all that is I do like to not know things going into movies as much as possible.
I like it as well.
And so I was delighted by this movie and how much it surprised me at times.
Yeah. But yeah, it does a really nice job of setting things up without being like, this is clearly exposition that you need.
Right.
I mean, we get a lot through sort of flashbacks that I swear they used like unused footage of Kristen Stewart from Twilight for the younger shots of her. I don't know how they did it, but it looked just like, I mean, it helps that there's a lot of footage of younger Kristen Stewart.
Sure.
But yeah, like, I do wish, because we watched with subtitles, I wish I hadn't known that Ed Harris was Kristen Stewart's dad.
Right.
Before that is revealed through dialogue. Because the subtitles tell you what his name is, and it's Lou Sr.
Yep.
But otherwise, yeah, I feel like it does a nice job of building the little world, and it's a pretty small movie.
Right.
Like we get the idea that Lou Sr. is into some shady shit.
Yeah.
Like drug smuggling or weapons smuggling or whatever.
Gun running for
Gun
sure.
running, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I was like, are they going to put it in coffee grounds? Like it made me think of Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah. And I think they did, didn't they?
I know they did like sand
There
and
was sand and there was manure for
and
sure.
corn or like popcorn
maybe
kernels.
it was corn. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would make sense. 'cause
Yes.
The climax kind of takes place in a corn barn.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's a well-made movie.
It is, and yeah, like that whole thing. I mean, yeah. Other than the subtitles, it is a lot of show not tell.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yes.
Because it doesn't treat the viewer as an idiot.
Yeah.
Which we are, but
sure.
It's nice to be,
Every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to not always be talked down to. There are some things I can grasp.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
Such as the fact that I did eventually figure out that this movie took place in like the late 80s.
Okay. I think I picked that up right away.
You see, you can probably, defend that by you noticing the haircuts,
Sure.
and the fashions and the clothing, and I for one just looked at it and said, well, they're just in a small podunk town in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, they clearly have not caught up to modern day.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd sort of put it together from, combination of the fashions and like I feel like the style of the music has a very 80s vibe to it.
But that's kind of every A24 movie as well.
That's true. That's true. But then also like when we're getting the sort of loving tour of the gym, like just all of it's old style equipment, but it didn't look old.
Right.
So I was like, oh, this is a period piece.
Yeah. I just I figured it was, but yeah, it did take me a minute just to confirm it.
Yeah.
Which I like.
Yes.
And I liked that, there wasn't just like a blatant like boom 1989.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right up front.
Yeah.
Like I said, it does a good job of showing you and not exactly telling us.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated that about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it starts out as this little romance movie, and then things get dark real quick.
Very quickly. Yes. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we get an indication kind of early that, I mean, we know that Lou Sr. is into some dark shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't learn a lot about Jackie's background going in, other than, she's been hitchhiking and there may be some trauma.
Right.
I feel like we maybe see some flashbacks. Or I know we definitely do for Lou.
Right, yeah. I don't know. I don't recall any for Jackie anyway. But we do get at least one indication that some bad shit really happened.
Yeah.
When she is at her lowest, and she makes a tearful phone call to home, I guess.
I guess so as well, yeah.
And does not have a good experience there.
Yeah.
But again, it's not, nobody's tearful backstory is fully, exposed to us, via dialogue or anything. It's all just hints and the occasional quick cut flashback.
Yeah.
To what they've been up to.
Right. What's going on in that head of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I really bought the chemistry between Kristen Stewart and Katie O'Brien.
Yeah.
Like those two together were spectacular,
Yeah.
and easily carried the movie.
I sort of have to retroactively apologize to Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
For thinking that she was fucking terrible just based on trailers from the Twilight movies. And maybe now realize that she just did not want to be in those.
Right. Yeah.
And was not giving anything.
And I feel like also the character is kind of a nothing.
Right.
In those
Yeah.
books/movies. So
from what I've heard on other podcasts, yes.
yeah. Maybe that'll be our next series. Who knows?
Nope.
Okay.
I would like to leave those a blind spot for me.
Fair enough.
Have you seen any of them?
I have not.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, between this and that David Cronenberg movie we watched with her in it.
Oh, which I forgot she was in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And delightful in both.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think yeah, she's actually quite good.
Yeah.
And now I just feel bad for her for having been in those other movies.
I know. I mean,
But at the same time, they made her rich and famous, so
it's true. Yeah. Her and Robert Pattinson both.
yeah, and now they can just do whatever the fuck they want, apparently.
Yeah.
Like be Batman.
Yeah.
or star in low budget indie lesbian crime movies.
Yeah. And also low budget indie Christmas rom-coms. There's a movie that she's in called Happiest Season.
Okay.
I want to say that Clea Duvall wrote and directed it.
Okay.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah. It's ringing a bell now.
Yeah, I think Mary Holland is in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, just a bunch of other comedy people, and it's delightful.
Yeah. I mean, it's got some good pedigree though.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
It's. I thought you were talking about like some Hallmark bullshit.
Oh no,
Okay.
no, like an actual movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a real thing.
But I mean, like rom-coms don't get made anymore except for streaming. So it's cool that Kristen Stewart with her cachet was in one.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a rom-com guy.
No.
So, yeah.
All right. You're missing out.
I guess. I don't know. maybe if a rom-com sneaks into, something else I like, then I'm fine with it. But,
Rom-com kind of snuck into this one.
a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Not necessarily together, though. There was
No.
romance and there was comedy.
I think there's a nice montage early on that's very rom-com-y.
Okay.
That like it's a montage of like Jackie working out, Jackie and Lou having sex,
Right.
Lou Sr. smuggling guns. Like it's an interesting montage.
Sure.
That I feel like has rom-com
Vibes.
to it, yeah, but is not strictly rom-com elements.
The guns and the hissing beetles.
Yes. Yeah.
Kind of take away from that.
What the fuck with the bugs?
He's the bug guy.
Hey, I know he's the bug guy. Why? And then, of course, towards the end when he eats one of them, like, it is sort of Chekhov's bug. Like, if a guy likes crunchy shelled bugs in the first act, then by the third act he will eat one.
Sure.
But still not necessary.
I left hard.
Yeah.
I felt like that probably wasn't in the script. That was just Ed Harris.
I feel like that way too. Yeah.
I bet it was probably his decision to have that hair as well.
Yeah. I can see that. That is the hair of a person who has been in charge with no one around to say no to him for a very, very long time.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, man. So, yeah, Dave Franco plays Lou's brother-in-law, JJ, who is married to Lou's sister, Beth?
Yes.
Right? Played by Jenna Malone.
Yep.
Always a pleasure to see Jenna Malone in things.
Yeah.
Even in a kind of small role.
Yeah.
And
Small but pivotal.
Small but pivotal, yes, absolutely. And he's an abusive fuck.
Yep.
And he's
got a mullet.
Got a mullet, yeah. Yeah, he does. Another reason that he needed to die.
Sure.
He has a mullet.
I was describing some old neighbors to a friend of mine, and I called them mullet motherfuckers. He was a mullet motherfucker.
He was very much. Yeah. But yeah, he puts Beth in the hospital.
Yep.
One too many times.
Yeah.
Really, really bad this time.
I would say once is too many.
Well, I agree.
All right.
I agree.
Just making sure we get that out in the open.
But
here.
I feel like the indication is that this has happened before.
It has, yes. Yeah.
That's all I meant. I agree. Domestic violence is real bad.
Thank you for explicitly stating that, Joe.
Yes, I am firmly on the side of not being violent with your partner.
Yes.
And Jackie knows that Lou wants him dead, and she's on some steroids.
Sure, just a little.
Just a little, just to see how it feels.
Sure, yeah.
And she hulks out and goes and kills him.
This is a very subtle She-Hulk movie.
I didn't expect it to be a Hulk movie, but she is, she's a drifter who comes into town.
Yep.
And she helps people with their problems. She's real muscly.
Yeah.
Maybe develops a romantic relationship with someone.
Sure, it's doomed.
Yeah, it is. It's doomed from the start.
Yep.
Yeah. Na 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 na. Oh man, yeah, I thought of the Hulk a lot while we were watching this.
Yeah.
Because she does Hulk out. And,
Absolutely does.
And the way that her muscles are shot and CG enhanced on occasion
Yeah.
lends itself very much to hulking out.
Yes. I know we're not supposed to objectify women.
Yeah.
But I do have to objectively say that Katie O'Brien is just fucking hot.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
There's no argument against it. This is not even just a sexual thing. She is just a being of perfection.
Yeah. Yeah.
And seeing her flex her muscles was and the way her way she shot at times.
Yeah.
Just like I didn't read up any of the backstory of the production of this movie or anything like this, but I feel like somebody saw her and said, "We're making a movie surrounding her."
Yeah.
And put this together.
Yeah.
Just how much can we get her on camera? Mm-hmm. Half naked.
I mean, obviously.
Just showing off what she's got.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she is beautifully shot and a beautiful woman.
Yeah. Stark and I mean, so she, she tries the steroids.
Yes.
And then she sort of hulks out with her outburst of violence. And then just gets real fucked up.
Yeah.
And pretty much spends the rest of the movie just real fucked up.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like she is like this statuesque thing of beauty inside of this movie that is just surrounded by grime.
Right. Yeah.
Like Kristen Stewart's an attractive woman, but she is got a terrible haircut. She just looks tired and methy throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
And of course Ed Harris, just Ed Harrising about.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the second prettiest person in this movie is Dave Franco.
Ouch. Ouch movie. Not even Jenna Malone?
Yeah, I mean, she's got the big welts on her face throughout most of it.
It's fair. That's
She's definitely
that's a hard look to pull off.
she's got a Two-Face thing going on.
She does. She is full Two-Face in the back half of the movie.
Do you think that's because she was gonna be in a Batman movie and then was cut out?
I think that's exactly what it was. Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what it
And this
was.
was her chance.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong about that, right? She was gonna be.
She was gonna be. Well, is she in the ultimate cut of Batman v Superman as Barbara Gordon?
Don't remember.
I think
fucking
that.
thing about that.
I think she either was going to be in or is in
Okay.
that cut of that movie. I have not seen the ultimate edition.
When I eventually got around to watching it, that is the one that I watched.
Yeah.
But I do not remember.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to scrub it out of my brain.
That's fair.
I think I vaguely remember J.K. Simmons as
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon in it. But,
Yeah.
But I may be thinking of something else too.
Yeah.
So.
No, he is definitely Gordon in that movie.
Okay. All right.
In both versions of that movie.
All right. Boy.
But yes, Katie O'Brien, very attractive, also very good actress.
Yeah, she is great in this.
Yeah.
She I mean, both she and Kristen Stewart have a wide range of shit that they go through in this movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, I liked her in Ant-Man, but like it's a pretty rote supporting Marvel role.
Yeah.
Like I think based on like some character that appeared once and something, and they just kind of used it for copyright purposes.
Sure.
So I wasn't expecting much from her,
Yeah.
just based on that. But she is great.
Yeah. I mean, there are very long sequences where she has no dialogue.
Right.
And is just, I mean, tripping balls. But, just emoting and performing.
Right.
And she's spectacular. She's, I couldn't take my eyes off of her.
Right. Like even in the scene when they're in the hospital.
Yeah.
Before they do the close up of her, like sort of hulking out in the chair.
Yeah.
Like just the look on her face, what she's already thinking about doing, before she just. It felt like she was going to just tear the chair apart as she was sitting in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I thought that arm, the arm on that chair is coming off.
Yep.
In her hand.
Yep. Especially when Ed Harris shows up to the room, I thought, okay, she's going to beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And that sets off the we're on the run part of the movie. But
Yeah.
it goes a little differently.
Yeah. But yeah, so the sort of the back half of the movie is them dealing with Jackie having killed JJ.
Yeah.
And then Kristen Stewart decides that they're going to frame her dad because he's a bad guy. And again, hilarity ensues.
Yeah.
It's so stressful. This movie stressed me the fuck out.
It's a pretty tense movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, they try to figure out, they're trying to cover their tracks. Jackie still wants to go to the bodybuilding competition, and Lou won't let her.
Yeah.
And that causes even more wackiness.
Yeah.
As Jackie basically says, "Fuck it, I'm going."
Yeah.
While on, I would have to assume cocaine got involved at some point.
I don't know. I don't know what speed is.
Like we know she's on the steroids.
Yeah.
But I feel like steroids alone would not cause that entire type of reaction.
Yeah.
It felt pretty coked up to me.
Yeah, I mean she's hallucinating.
Right.
She's losing time.
Yeah.
Yeah, she generally doesn't seem like she knows where she is.
She is, I would say, not stable.
No, she's in a bad place.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not doing as well as she was before.
Nope.
Before she got the steroids. Don't do drugs, kids.
That's the entire point of this movie.
Yeah. Don't do drugs and don't fall in love.
Yep. Can't argue with either.
Yeah, the sequence where she's in Las Vegas and like on stage and performing.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know how much of that was real and how much of that was hallucination.
Yeah.
And by that I mean before she vomits out Kristen Stewart on stage.
Right.
Yeah, it like just the blurring of what's actually happening versus, you know, what we are experiencing or what she is experiencing was really interesting to me.
Yeah. And shot very well, you know, on top of it. Especially like when she gets arrested, and then calls Ed Harris to come get her out of jail.
Yeah.
The scene where she's in the car with him and just sort of experiencing what's happening is just very trippy.
Yeah.
And also very tense.
Yeah.
And stressful. But I feel like from that point on, from the moment that she steps in the painted van,
Yeah.
the rest of the movie really sort of takes on a very hallucinatory vibe.
Yes.
To the point of full blown, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. Which part? Are you talking about when she is a giantess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that part.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So did I.
Yeah.
But it's real weird.
It's so weird. Yeah, it is as if the three of them, Jackie, Lou, and Lou Sr., have a shared hallucination
Yep.
of Jackie as just a giant person
Yep.
who is able to pick Lou Sr. up and toss him around and when I say giant person, I mean like, I don't know, 20 feet tall?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
just for the listener, I mean.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, he is a plaything in her hands. And it was amazing.
It was fantastic. But real weird, and I was like, what is going on? What is happening?
Yeah, I think once I decided it was a metaphor and not actually happening, that was when I was like, what is this a metaphor for? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know either. Love makes you strong?
I guess? Maybe? Love makes you a giantess?
Sure,
Yeah. Because then eventually they're both giantesses
Is that it?
running
Or-
through the clouds.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. That must be what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm glad it was presented in the way that it was, and not like, you know, we see the hallucinatory thing and then also see what is actually happening.
Yeah.
I think that would have kind of undercut it.
Definitely.
So I am glad for that, even though also I did want to know what was actually happening.
Yeah. I mean, I think at the end of the day, she's just holding him down.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. And she's real strong.
Yeah. Can we talk about Daisy for a minute?
Oh, please, let's get into fucking Daisy.
I mean, there's a lot of this movie that was very stressful, but nothing as stressful to me as fucking Daisy was.
Every scene that she's in, I wanted to claw my hair out. Oh my god. Oh, all she wants two things in life. She wants Lou and she wants more meth. Those are the two things that she needs to survive. Oh, poor Daisy. Poor, innocent, sad Daisy.
Sad, but real fucking grating.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was hoping that she was gonna die.
Okay.
I just thought Kristen Stewart was gonna kill her.
Yeah. I thought so too.
Yeah. Did not work out that way.
No, it did not.
Yeah.
Well,
I
it
guess
did.
Ultimately, it does. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a team effort.
Here we go.
Yeah.
The power of love.
Yeah. It's a curious thing. That scene during the credits where Lou is dragging her body out into the desert and then just stops and it's just like, oh god. Like that, I mean, she's doing so much work from a distance with no dialogue. That may have been my favorite bit of Kristen Stewart in the movie.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy was awful.
Yes.
Mikhail Baryshnikov's daughter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a twist.
Yep.
Yeah, she was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Added some local flavor to the film.
Sure.
That's her right now, I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go choke the life out of her. Oh, great fucking movie.
Definitely. Yeah. I love the sort of tossed off twist that JJ was an FBI informant.
Yep.
Like, it doesn't change anything about the character. He's still a total piece of shit.
Yep.
Who'd absolutely deserve to die. But, like, yeah, in any other story, he might have been the hero
Right.
going undercover to expose, I don't know, crime.
Sure. Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, it kind of makes him more of a piece of shit.
It really does. Yeah.
Because we don't tolerate rats in this house.
No.
No.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
No fucking narcs.
No, of course not. Oh, man. Yeah, this movie was spectacular.
Yeah, and there's also a kitty cat in it.
Yeah, there is a kitty cat in it.
Yeah.
Laps up blood at one point.
Sure.
Humorous.
That's not great.
No, it's not. It's probably not good for the cat's digestion.
Not that, and also now that cat has a taste for blood.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, all cats do inherently have a taste for blood.
Well, this is true, but not, in such a grand manner.
Fair enough.
All cats think they have a taste for blood
Yeah.
until they actually get a taste of blood.
Okay.
And then they just have a taste for blood.
Gotcha.
It's a difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're that cat's not going back to fancy feasts.
No.
No.
Nope.
Oh boy, what's making you happy this week, sir?
It was my birthday last weekend.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Thank you, sir. And while the actual occasion was pretty much a nothing, I got one good gift.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a book that I received in the mail by surprise. It was the Batman Year One Artist Edition.
Nice. Hey, that's a nice looking book.
It is a nice looking book, and I would love to have one, but I can't afford those fucking things.
No, they're very expensive.
And I would definitely never expect any person that I know to ever buy me one by surprise.
Okay.
I mean,
Good note.
if it happens,
Yeah.
I mean, totally into it. But I don't expect it to happen.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. But no, my good friend Joe, who is sitting right across from me right now.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What did I do?
You bought me the Comedy Bang Bang, the podcast of the book.
Oh, yeah, I did do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as of last week's happy thing was we went to see the Comedy Bang Bang show. Mm-hmm. And we went to the merch line, and I was going to buy a book. And they were sold out.
Yeah.
And I walked away dejected, while also convincing you to buy a $40 action figure.
Right. You know what? That's a job well done.
Thank you.
I have no regrets.
And you went out and you ordered me a copy of the book and had it delivered here.
Yeah.
And it was a signed edition.
Right.
And I opened it up to see whose signatures did I get. And I immediately texted you to thank you. Because it was unnecessary and ridiculous.
It was your birthday.
But I really appreciated it, and I love it. But also, the signatures were perfect.
I'm so glad.
And I had to ask if there was a place online where you could choose what signatures.
I wish.
But you said they were random.
Yeah.
And randomly, I got top fucking tier.
Yeah.
No Paul F. Tompkins, but the names I got were great.
Yeah.
I got Andy Daly and Jason Mantzoukas.
Yeah. So you got an anniversary episode, or not an anniversary, but one of the hundos.
Yes. One of the long storyline episode.
Yes.
Autograph sessions. And of course, Jason Mantzoukas is, of course, a goddamn national treasure.
Right. No, I'm very happy with the autographs that I got on mine.
Who did you get?
I got them boys. I got Scott and Paula Tompkins and Lauren Lapkus.
I mean, those are the top tier ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Andy Daly and Jason Mantzoukas right up there.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I was very, very jealous.
I mean, of the two sets, I'd be happy with either or.
Yeah.
So that's great. I'm glad I didn't get a Will Hines and a Neil Campbell or something like that.
Aww. Wow. No respect for Morpheus or the Timekeeper.
That's unfair. I like Neil Campbell.
Yeah. Aww. Aw. You like the bronze boogie border.
I do like the bronze buggy border. And I liked the artwork of the Morpheus story in the book.
Yeah.
Done by Mitch Gerads.
Mitch Gerads, yeah.
Which then also made me feel a little uncomfortable because of the whole Neil Gaiman stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy, exactly.
Fuck Neil Gaiman. Let's put that on the record.
Yes, I agree as well. Fuck Neil Gaiman.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's the thing that made me the happiest this week is getting that book in the mail.
That's awesome.
So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What about you, sir?
I have nothing.
Okay.
It's been a shitty week.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. But no, I am, your happiness at receiving that book brings me a lot of joy as well.
Okay.
And also I found some toys that I was looking for over the weekend.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
Yeah, found the Superpowers Booster Gold figure.
Yes, you did.
Which was the last one from that wave I was looking for.
Okay,
So,
all right.
So that made me happy.
All right.
So, yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, it is something. You're right. Okay. Yeah, something. No. My Leno's terrible.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You got a movie in mind for next week?
I do have a movie in mind for next week. Have you seen Monkey Man?
I have not.
Would you like to see Monkey Man?
I would like to see Monkey Man.
All right, the Dev Patel action movie from earlier this year or late last year?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Yeah. It's I asked you earlier if you have Peacock. It's streaming on Peacock.
Yep.
And I thought it looked really good, and I would like to watch that.
Yeah, I've been wanting to watch it. I almost watched it about a month ago or so, and then I started playing it, and then I was like, I don't want to sit here for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
I just stopped it.
Fair enough.
Didn't even get a minute into it. So, so yeah, I'm totally down to watch it next week.
Nice.
Excellent.
And it's a superhero movie, so hell yeah. Monkey Man!
Are you thinking Monkey King?
I'm thinking Monkey Man and O'Brien. I assume this is the Monkey Man and O'Brien prequel.
I hope it is, actually.
I do too. That'd be awesome.
Where should Mike Mignola get all the glory?
That's true. Very true. All right. Monkey Man, next week. And until then, Keep living your life a quarter mile at a time. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to The Viewmasters. You can subscribe to the show directly at our websites view.guttertrash.net or on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Visit our website at view.guttertrash.net for information about our Twitter and Instagram. Once again, thank you for listening to The Viewmasters. We'll see you next time.